Hello, my name is Blake Patterson, and welcome to Real Values. On this week's episode, I discuss Michelangelo Antonioni's Red Desert. Amid the musical shifts from fantasy to science fiction by Giovanni Fusco and Vittorio Gelmetti, here is a frequent image in Red Desert. Beautiful colors are sparingly depicted in a muted landscape. In an industrialized Italian territory, a woman, Monica Vitti's Giuliana, struggles to survive with her son, Valerio Bartoleschi as Valerio. At the same time, her husband, Carlo Cianetti's Ugo, works at the factory until his old friend, Richard Harris's Corrado Zeller, arrives. The idea for Red Desert sounds more commercial than it is unless people object to the notion of a quote-unquote downer. As typical with Antonioni, after the adventure, Red Desert exists in a modernist realm of characters and situations representing large ideas about existence, politics, etc. Antonioni challenges the audience to think about the themes in his canvas and have conclusions for themselves about 60s Italy in transition. On the surface, Giuliana suffers from an illness, yet her condition is a metaphor for the maltreatment of nature in an industrial world. Giuliana's symbolic relationship with nature is evident when she demonstrates unease or dizziness when she notices exposed dirt or lets a newspaper float away on the street without picking it up. Giuliana and Ugo's dysfunctional marriage epitomizes an ideological dynamic between nature and industrialization. Corrado's arrival and eventual affair present an opportunity for Giuliana to achieve her aspiration of leaving for a better area with her son. However, Antonioni acknowledges the faultiness of Giuliana's nostalgic yearning for a superior past and picturesque view of another place in Italy because one cannot return to the past or find a healthier place to match one's idealized mindset. Giuliana fails to accept the reality around her by falling into this perception and escaping through the comfort of eating food or listening to classical music with friends. Antonioni's insight about Giuliana's failure to adapt to her current circumstances is relevant to how people respond to climate change. Even within the wasteland, Antonioni finds beauty in the shaped structures of the factories and other locations, and the vivid colors of fire coming from the factory, or the red paint around Giuliana. One shot of Giuliana and Corrado walking through a doorway behind 3 pink flowers in the shape of a heart is a motif of possible connection in an alienated world. While the affair eventually falters, the briefly blissful moment for Giuliana is affecting to watch due to Antonioni's direction and the previous knowledge of her condition. When Giuliana tells Valerio the story of the young girl on the deserted island, the light pink reflection against the setting impeccably showcases Giuliana's dream of a utopia. In various scenes, the excessive color contributes to Giuliana's overwhelming state as she endures a conflict. Through sound and image, Antonioni's creative choices in displaying Giuliana's discomfort complement Vitti's techniques for conveying Giuliana's inner turmoil through stiff body movement and facial expressions. Vitti's performance is one of understated pain and occasional explosive angst. As Valerio asks his mother about the poisonous yellow smoke and birds, the Italian end credit emulates the despairing concern of a world as it becomes unlivable. Considering the film's aesthetic and thematic richness, it is fitting for Todd Haynes to derive from Antonioni's magnum opus when creating Safe. Both features are masterful responses to their times without forgetting their universal characteristics. Through figurative decisions, Red Desert has a more timely and emotional impact than any modern message movie. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great night.